Hi everybody, it's Jordy from Jordy's Cards here with a very special video today. I'm actually part of a blog hop between Heffy Doodle and Artesprix, and although this isn't a blog, they have very kindly said I could do a video instead. So there is a prize draw. If you hop along to each stop on the hop, leave a comment, you will be in the chance of winning either a voucher to Heffy Doodle or to Artesprix, so well worth your time leaving a comment. Okay, let me show you the products I'm using today. I have the Artesprix sublimation ink pad in black, the protective paper roll, the Artesprix drawstring bag. This is the little project that I'm going to be making today. I have the Artesprix sublimation markers. There are 10 markers inside and they are a chisel nib. And I have the protective project mat. I also have the heat tape. So all of those are Artesprix products. For my Heffy Doodle products, I've chosen a couple of my favorite stamp sets. I have Will You Be Mine. I'm using that little hedgehog down the bottom there. He's so cute. And I have Popping By, and I'm using that big bunch of balloons. Okay, so I have some plain white copier paper here. You don't need anything special, just plain white copier paper. And I have my stamp and my sublimation stamp ink. And I'm going to stamp my little hedgehog down onto my copier paper. I have this giant acrylic block. I can't find any of my smaller acrylic blocks at the moment, so this one had to do. But I'm stamping him down carefully, making sure I get a nice clear image, and then I will clean that one off and grab my next stamp, which is the balloons from Popping By. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I want my little hedgehog to look like he's holding the balloons, so I'm going to place them accordingly there, so he's got his little paw holding onto the strings. I'm going to stamp that down, and once it's nice and crisp and clear image, I'll clean that one off as well. This ink cleans really well off the stamps. If you're wondering, it doesn't stain too much. There is a tiny bit of stainage, but nothing terrible, and it comes up pretty clean. So I have my sublimation markers here. I have I think it's called Original Set. It's 10 colours and all rainbow colours, and I'm just using those to colour in my image. So for my little hedgehog, I'm using the brown marker for the outside. I'm actually going to leave the inside of him white, simply because my project bag is a kind of naturally brown colour, so it will work well with my hedgehog anyway. I'm adding a touch of pink to his eyes, to his ears, his cheeks and his nose. And then I'm going to colour in my balloons in a nice bright rainbow of colours. So I have the yellow marker here, and then I will grab the green, sorry. Now I should let you know that these markers look a little bit dull when you first put them down on the paper. Don't fear, they come out looking wonderfully vivid and bright once the heat has been applied. So if they look a little dull now, don't stress. They will turn out lovely and bright and vivid. So I'm just using, as I say, a nice rainbow of colours to make it nice and bright and colourful. So I'm kind of making a birthday gift bag here. I have several birthdays in November, which is it's an absolute pain because I'd really like to be getting on to my Christmas gift buying. But yeah, I always end up leaving Christmas till the last minute because I have several birthdays that I have to get through first. So I'm thinking of using this little gift bag to pop a little gift inside. Perhaps a little piece of jewellery, or you could even put a gift card in there. It would make a lovely little gift bag. Okay, so once my image is coloured, I'm cutting just very roughly around the edge of that image, just kind of creating a square. I have my drawstring bag here and my protective paper roll, and I'm just cutting a sliver of that paper roll so that I can pop it inside my drawstring bag. So I'm going to cut that down to size, just kind of measure up roughly where I need to trim it and cut it down. And then I can slip this piece of the protective paper inside the drawstring bag. So I'm going to remove the label there first. I don't need that on there anymore. And then I'm going to pop that protective paper inside. So this protective paper will ensure that the image doesn't transfer to the back of my project bag. I want it just on the front, so I'm popping that paper in there to protect the other side of it. Okay, so next up I'm pulling out my image. I'm going to turn it face down on top of my project bag, and I'm going to hold it in place with some of the heat tape. So it's important to kind of create a bit of a sandwich. So you want your protective paper on the bottom. You want your image face down on top of the project that you're working on. You want to secure that in place with the heat tape. It's very important to use the heat tape because if you use just normal tape, it will burn, it will melt, it will cause all sorts of mess and issues for you. So important to use the heat tape to hold things in place. Once I manage to get it unpeeled, I'm just going to pop a piece on top and on the bottom just to hold it securely while I set the heat on top of it. So once that is done, I'm going to finish my sandwich with another piece of the protective paper on top. Then all of this is going to sit on top of my protective project mat, and I'm going to take it over to my iron. Now I'm just using a normal iron that I would use to iron my clothes at home, and I am making sure that the steam is off. You don't want any steam, and I'm setting it to the highest heat setting. I will leave my iron on top of the project there for 3 minutes. You don't need to move it around, just set it down and leave it. And there we go. I can remove all my little bits, take all of the protective paper out, and that is it. Isn't it so cute? I just love the way it's turned out. I think it's just adorable. And it's so easy to do. And I can see me creating a lot of fun projects for Christmas. There are all sorts of things you can make. You can make magnets, you can make keychains, you can make bags like this. So many different options. I really urge you to check out the Artesprix website. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I had so much fun. If you would like to join in the blog hop, make sure you check out the description box below and find the next spot on the hop, and make sure you leave a comment at each one to be in the chance of winning one of those gift vouchers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, everybody.